Yay, look at the ding. I'm the rock goddess Dawn Dyer, here with two of the guys from Eve to Adam. Say hello.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Taki.
I'm Jeremiah.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I already know you.
I'm sorry.
He's the troublemaker one. No, actually, the last time I tried to interview you, you had laryngitis, remember?
Yes.
So.
It was freezing last year. Yeah.
It was.
We moved the tour this year a little bit.
It seems like you come through here when it's going to snow or it's freezing.
Gotta get that dose.
I know. Well, you're from New York, though, so.
Yeah, but I've been living in Florida for a few years, so it's a nice reality check for me to get that winter blast, you know.
10,000 blood.
Yeah, for sure.
Been there. I lived in Arizona for a long time. Coming back to up here was like, oh my god, it's cold.
It's cold.
Doesn't take long to get used to it, though. So, you guys just got done playing. I'm so proud of you. It was a great show. I had a good time.
Thank you.
I had a good time. So where are you guys off to next?
We're doing 2 shows in Ohio this week.
Okay.
Wednesday we're at the legendary Frankie's in Toledo.
Cool.
And then Thursday we're at Empire.
Cool.
In Akron, Ohio. Friday, Maryland, and Saturday we are in North Carolina. And we end
that's right.
We end the week in Alabama, so it's about a 5-show stint here.
That's an interesting driving thing.
It gets a little interesting for sure.
I was gonna say, who's routing you guys?
Well, I mean, we've been on tours where we've had to we've been one show. All right, the next one is 9 hours away. It's drive across the country.
Honestly, this one's not been
while
bad.
it's kind of funny, they're still like 4 or 5 hours apart. So
Right.
it's much less stressful.
Well, thankfully, if somebody's really smart about it, they book you. Oh, you're here, and now you're here, and now you're here, so that you don't have to drive 800 hours.
In a perfect world,
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't really work out though.
No, we had fun tonight. This was a really great venue here at the Rochaus in
I like this place.
West Dundee. I hope that it takes off. And it'd be a great place to come back. I love it here.
Yeah, it was a movie theater.
This is
Is that what it
incredible.
was?
It looks like that's what it was. I think it was a movie theater
That was
before.
a nice stage, great system. I think everyone had a good time. So
You got.
you know,
Yeah, you heard
And that was what
our big mouths. So
our 5th show together as this lineup.
More than that.
Is it 6?
I think 6. Yeah.
okay, so how much
More than
practicing? How much practicing?
6. No,
Do we want to count them?
You know, I mean, I think it's 6 shows in.
Something like that,
was pretty good.
So how much practicing does it take with the new lineup to
We did
get it down?
A couple weeks of rehearsal.
I mean,
prepare.
with the full lineup, to be honest, it was only 3 rehearsals.
Yeah, a week maybe.
Nice.
You know, we had some of the other guys that were like, we had a dude in Tampa, the island from Tampa, and he would have to come out, and he, made the trip a lot. But then, had Brady, who lives in North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he was driving to Orlando, so we couldn't come down every other day.
So you hunted down people all over the country for your band this time?
We're trying not to do that, but finding people that really have the passion and love for the music is what's most important. And you get these people that, I can play, but the money has to be right, and it's not always right.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, I know more.
That's right, actually.
I have more bands that tell me, well, we'll go out on tour as soon as everything's perfect. I'm like, then you'll never go tour.
We left in a hurricane the last 2 days. We shoved everything onto the RV and we're like, go!
It was full blast, like 9 o'clock in the morning. Hey, meet me in the parking lot over here. And it was like, and then a shitstorm just coming every direction.
Everything that could have gone wrong pretty much did.
Aww.
It
was a good test. We were tested
in the
right
morning
away.
the following day is when we hit the road.
But it's been fun. I mean, listen, a year ago, Jeremiah joined the band a day.
Has it been that long, really?
A day before Earth Day. It's about 11 months. So.
Wow.
So our first show together was Earth Day Birthday in Orlando. So this guy learned 5 songs in 10 hours and then played a festival with me the next day. So lo and behold, I found my new band partner, songwriting partner. So I mean, this guy was running into a burning building when everybody else was running out. So I have an amazing amount of respect for him. And I've just been looking for somebody, an equal that could fight for this as hard as I do. And so really laid a new foundation. My brother's still involved with the band, supporting us from New York.
Right.
He's my partner in the business of it. But I've been out here doing the field work, with Jeremiah. So, we interviewed and auditioned quite a few musicians. And I think right at the end, we got lucky with some chemistry.
Yeah.
And that's all we were looking for because these are long days out here. And
They
things
are.
often don't go right. And you have to...
I was going to say they go right sometimes, really?
Rarely.
You have to be with people that at least, you can laugh with.
Exactly.
And just, that level of immaturity needs to be existing there.
That's the great thing about mine and Taki's relationship. Is that day before the tour, shit was flying. And we were just in my car on our way to do shit, and we're just laughing the whole time.
Laughing.
Even though it sucks, we're stressed out, but you gotta be positive.
I was just going to say, if
Because
you
if you're
can't
not
laugh,
positive,
life sucks.
Well, and it was a great prep for tour because tour is always chaos a lot of times. So things, aren't planned right.
I don't think I've ever heard of anybody's tour that goes off without a hitch. So.
Well, there are some pretty awesome tour managers out there that get paid a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I'd love to get back to the level where we have one like that. But those people are paid to minimize the chaos.
The chaos for you,
Right.
real.
Right
So
now,
you're the tour manager, you're the,
Yeah, people out there right now, they're like, oh, Taki's tour manager, what's the curfew? 7?
Right.
We'll get back on the bus around 8, okay? We'll get a good start on it there.
It's all right.
We actually haven't. I've grown up a lot.
We party. Every night. I'm just gonna drink a little bit.
Yeah. You're like, I'm gonna take it easy tonight.
I'm gonna take it
One
easy
or
for
two.
real legitimate.
Cut to you at 7:30 in the morning. Man, I remember that concert.
So, other than that, you guys are going to go back out on tour after this.
Yeah, we're back on the road. We're really, really excited to be the direct support act for Smile Empty Soul and Flaw.
I'm going to have to drive to frickin' Michigan. Thank you, you butthead.
I had nothing to do with it.
You take an Uber?
Oh, yeah, I'll take an Uber.
We had nothing to do with that, but it's I get to be reunited with Sean Danielson from Smile. We played with them like 10 years ago. We did multiple tours in 2007 together, so it's really cool opportunity for me to kind of like, bookend a decade.
Has it been that long, really?
Yeah, it has. Believe me, I feel it every morning.
So I just had a birthday, and I'm going, time is going by really fast now.
But yeah, Flaw and Smile, and on the leg that we're doing, it's us and a band called Talia, the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a really good little lineup, and I think it's going to be a hard-hitting show, and it'd be good value for the ticket. The tickets are like $20 or something.
Cool.
So I think it's, come on, with what they're charging for the premiere concerts, that's like nothing.
Did you hear how much some of those tickets are?
It's insane.
I don't know. I can't afford to go.
I can't
I love
either.
these bands, but I just
Dude, I'm radio, and I can't afford to go.
I can't do it. I live in an RV. I can't do it.
You live in an RV. Actually, I'm parked
Down by the river.
right down by the river.
Down by the river right now. That's actually awesome. God.
Anytime I hear anybody say I'm in a van, that's
man.
the first thing that pops in my
We're
head.
motivational speakers.
All right, so what else is new? Here, I have
Back
weird
on the
questions
road
for
with
you.
Smile and Soul and Flaw, May 31st through June 15th.
Okay.
And then there's going to be another summer tour that's being booked right now. We're in support of a brand new release called Ithaca. The first single off that album is called The Price, and it's coming out April 6th. And
the Rock Goddess is going to have it earlier.
Yeah, of course. It's just getting mastered right now, so it'll be out, and we'll get it to you guys first. You guys are always so supportive of keeping people in tune with what's going on. So we really appreciate that. It's in a world right now where everybody's just doing their own thing. It's hard to get people to pay attention to this genre of music sometimes. So the fact that you guys are out there speaking loudly on behalf of a lot of bands, we thank you very much.
Oh.
It makes this job out here a little easier. A couple more people come to the show, people talking about it, so it helps us out. So we appreciate it.
Well, we'll definitely get together again before you guys head back out again, so I can, get some more promotion out there for you.
Okay,
why
sounds
not?
Good.
All right, so weird question time, because otherwise these things get boring as shit. So, what is the weirdest thing that a fan has ever said or done when you guys were out on tour?
I think it happened tonight.
Uh-oh. It wasn't me. I promise it wasn't me.
That dude's wife?
A beautiful woman.
Oh, I know.
She's very sexy, beautiful, strong eyes. She was looking into my soul.
I know.
I was like trying to look away. I was like, Harrison Ford, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Don't look. Shoot the ark closed.
Yeah.
Close it. Yeah, and she's like, I mean, it was gratuitous.
Yeah. I think she did that to she did it to me.
She was looking for someone to do it.
Yeah. But wasn't that other guy her husband?
Her fiance.
Then somebody's not doing their job.
And it was weird because he was like, what?
They've been coming across that
He was
a lot
like watching
last
me,
night we had
and I was like, dude, played it very straight. And I'm like, nice to meet you.
Right.
Here's your t-shirt. On your way. And
I didn't realize she had a fiance or anything. And I saw how she was just trying to get laid. I was trying to end the conversation with those old people so I could go seal that deal. And as I was walking away, you were walking away from her. I was like, that's odd.
Odd. We left odd a long time ago.
Then I put together that
it was
she had a boyfriend or a husband.
I know he was standing back there watching. He had long silver hair. He was like out of Lord of the Rings or something. I thought he was just gonna fucking put some voodoo on us.
Right.
I was like, either this guy's gonna watch in the corner, or we're all getting murdered in the parking lot. So yeah, the weirdest things that happen are strange interactions with couples. Yeah. That the female will be into one of the band members and try to just very inappropriate and just it just kind of puts us in an odd position. Right. We don't like being in that. We don't mow another guy's lawn. It's just what we don't do that. So we find that our safety is more important than that. So we just put that out there, ladies. If you're with your man, don't come looking around here. Ain't interested in that fucking drama. We got so much drama. We are stocked up on drama.
We don't need a guy coming to one of our shows.
Yeah, dude, with a shotgun and talking. We're not even talking. You know we won. I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your favorite? I'm sorry. Hold on. What is your favorite thing about touring?
I just love that every day starts out in one place and you end in another, and I don't mean just location. Right. Emotional roller coaster, it challenges you as a person. You have to manage your moods and remain humble and stay connected and stay focused. And literally, to me, tour is sharpening all of your senses at once, and forcing yourself to be the very best person you can possibly be. Because literally around every corner is something to wreck you. Wreck your emotional state, your ego, something a fan's about to say that's going to crush you.
Well, let's hope that doesn't happen too often.
You wake up, you dust it off, you're like, oh, that was a lot of Jameson. And then you meet some fans, and they're like, man, you look almost like you did 5 years ago.
Oh, shit.
Thank you, sir. It's tours on your feet. Get ready to go, and anything that could happen is going to happen, and you got to put on a show, no matter what. Well,
so how hard is it for you to put on that face? We all have that face. I've been sick as shit and had to go on the air. I mean, and nobody knows.
I have a regimen, but it takes me about an hour to turn the engine on. It's an old diesel. Break her up. Once she's cranked, she's gonna run for all night, And then people that know me talk, he runs all night. That guy ever shut up?
I mean, you're pretty good at staying positive when you go through shit. Aside from the band stuff, I've seen you go through hell. In the year that I've known you, I've seen you go your personal life, all the shit, and then we still get together and we fucking have a few beers and we laugh our asses off.
We do.
So it's I think
it's everything.
Yeah, it's generally just being a strong person, emotionally.
It takes strong people to be able to make it in this fucking business.
My favorite thing about being in this band with him and this lineup is that it makes me feel like when I was in a band, my first time in high school or something.
Really?
Yeah. You definitely have the camaraderie.
Good.
It's a 20-year reduction. It's taking
my favorite part of tour is camaraderie.
Yeah.
And it's just...
Yeah, the brotherhood, the family vibe. Because you can't survive on your own.
Yeah.
No.
You need each other. Yeah. And I think that's the magical experience of a band that starts to gel on tour.
Right.
things start to happen that you can't manufacture fakely.
Right.
Those are real things. When a band overcomes things together,
right,
some magic starts to happen.
And you have something where everybody's equally positive. There's no negatives.
Yeah.
And it just grows and grows and grows and grows. Whereas previous members, there was always, you had the people that were busting your balls.
Well, and that's just life, though. I mean, you run into those people that you just can't keep around you because they're what I call energy vampires.
Exactly.
I'm very much about I don't give a shit. I put positive out there. Everybody has their moments where they get bummed for a minute. Right. But if you live your whole life in that constant place of ick.
Right.
I don't even know how to explain. You know what I mean, though. Ego. It's just it's so gross.
Ego. Manage your ego. Put the ego in the back. That's the poison out here.
Yeah.
You start to get high on that shit, and that shit's poison. You gotta you just can't invest in that. What you invest in is what you do every day. The last show you did, the laughs you had with your bros, getting to the next town, making things happen.
And making new fans everywhere you go, because that's the thing now.
You don't believe the hype. Don't believe the shit. It's all bullshit. You gotta keep yourself grounded. You know, you're doing a job just like anybody else. A lot of people they get up every morning, they go and do things they don't like.
Could you do that?
No, I've tried.
I was gonna say you guys have all been off tour, so how hard is it for you to stay home?
It's been rough.
I'm miserable when I'm not on
doing
tour.
things for money you don't want to do.
A
strip show.
I was just gonna say, do I want to know what you've done for money?
Our video surfaces. It's over.
I'm gonna go hunting now.
That was a sequence thong, and I got it from my buddy Brett. Thank you, Brett. Yeah.
Hey, worse things have been done, man.
Hey, man. We do what we need to do. $20 is $20. No, just kidding. That never happened. I'm
gonna go looking for videos just in case.
You write Marty McCoy from Bone Thugs, and you ask him about that time at that strip bar. Marty's gonna be like, why did you involve me?
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna see Marty pretty soon, so...
Stop implicating me in this bullshit. No, it's, tour's great. Look, I'm having fun again. So
good.
When this doesn't feel like a job, you're doing something right.
Exactly.
And so it's kind of summer camp with loud guitars, thanks to Dean. Dean, our new sponsor, sent us some killer guitars for this tour. So we're all rocking Dean.
Hell yeah.
And Spider at Dean is the greatest. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
And
thank you, Dean.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a nice new thing. So yeah, we're going to be out all year. With some exciting things
about
happening.
goddamn time.
You know what? If you
I'm
build
sorry.
it, it'll come.
I've only been bugging him for...
Like to thank our new manager, Eric Baker, for believing in us. It's taken us a while to find a reputable guy who knows what he's doing.
There's that.
Had to go through a few different prototypes, let's just say.
No.
So, in Bob Chaparty over at Concrete, it's like I started my career out with Bob, and now I'm back with him. So hopefully this isn't the end, but if it is, then we're going to go out with a blast.
I was just going to say you're going to go out with a bang.
You know what, if we could just make one more killer record. And there's a guy out there going, you've never made a killer record. That's what you love about the internet.
I know.
This guy's talking.
Especially when this gets up on YouTube, the video end of it. When this gets up on YouTube,
that
they'll
guy's
be the
gonna be
trolls.
like, yeah, that's right. These guys fucking suck. Steve and Adam, these guys, fuck these guys. You bored my balls. Blah, blah, blah.
You know what? I think I know probably I took that song on as a song. I have a few songs that I've taken on as mine that, fuck you. That's what it basically is. And Immortal is one of those, yeah, fuck you, I'm immortal. Who are you? Where did you go? Oh, you're gone.
I had a woman come up to me tonight here at the venue at Rochaus, and she grabbed me inappropriately.
No way.
Hashtag me too.
Me too. Hashtag me too. She said, I can't even explain to you in words what I was going through 3 years ago in my life, and I discovered that song, and I just want to thank you. You got me through probably the worst part of my life. And I was like, well, that's just the song.
So how often does that happen?
It happens a lot more than I was aware of.
I've been
and
almost every night on this tour.
It's interesting. That's the power of music.
It is.
As a writer and as an artist, you create something, but then when you release it, it becomes everyone else's. Mm-hmm. And that's the interesting relationship you have with an audience, is that you share something that's very precious to you.
Oh, yeah.
And it becomes very precious to them.
That's why I tell everybody, go to a live show.
Yeah, so that's the power of music. That's why it's the universal language. And I think that when words fail, music prevails because emotion is in the sound. And whatever
It's all
you're going
vibration.
through, what you're going through, music is the commodity that gets us through. So I'm so proud to represent this business and this industry as being a musician. I know a lot of people joke about it now because they're like, oh, how can you make any money? And there's ways to make money.
There's ways to do what you got to do. Yeah.
But you know what? You do what you love to do. And I love creating tunes and I love playing live. And I'm thankful that people care about it. And I'm thankful that people are fighting to support music. So support your artist. Make sure that you buy the records. And whenever Spotify's great, but buy the album. That helps. That makes sure that they can make another album.
And when they come into town, buy merch.
Yeah, of course, definitely merch, VIPs, dick pics, whatever you can do.
I knew that was coming. I knew it.
Unfortunately, I've devalued them by just sending them out.
Have you Oh, damn you!
He's flooding the market. He doesn't understand. He can't have so many vehicles out there. But he's very artistic. He understands.
You gotta get the right angle.
The guy understands.
There you go.
The guy understands angles.
You gotta squeeze it the right way.
Just the
fill it up with
Thank
blood.
God on the internet. Thank God.
Yeah. Man was given camera and he took pictures of his dick.
Dude, if you knew what my inbox looks like.
Huh?
If you ever need, I need to send
I've
out
seen
to
that
people. I can send you some.
Like chicks are they change their status to I'm single, and it's just a never-ending parade of hot dogs, sausages. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Trisha. Blah blah blah. Just fucking.
All right, you crazy people.
All right. Well, we'll see you. We're coming up
see you
sitting near
soon.
you.
Yeah.
We're Eve to Adam. This is Jeremiah. I'm Taki. Thanks for following us and loving the music, and thanks for supporting rock and roll. We love you.
And we'll be there.
Thanks, Rock Ridge.